Hey guys, welcome back. So this is my Traxxas MAXX V2 with a wide max kit. So there's been issues with the rear shocks or the suspension itself being too short and enough travel. So this is my basher and I'm using VG Racing springs. They're pretty good with a good pressure and rebound wise, but I still think the shocks are too short and it bottoms out a little too fast, especially the kind of jumps that I'm doing. So I started using my old Creighton 6S rear shocks. They're about 10 millimeters longer than the stock ones. So here it is. Here's the old one or the original one, the MAXX shocks, and the Creighton 6S rear shock tower, rear shocks. So it's about 10 millimeters long. It is about 130. This is about 140 millimeter from hole to hole. So this extra 10 millimeters, it gives it a taller stance. So kind of a difference, or it's you can't really tell from camera, but here it is. So this is a lot lower. It droops a little more, of course, a little higher, and of course, clearance for the CVD arms, it drops down just enough before it rubs on there, so it's not gonna just drop and get caught in that little gap over there and mess up your shaft. So it's just barely, like paper thin. So this is my solution to gonna fix the suspension setup instead of using the sledge um, shocks itself, or adding to the spacers where they come, those plastic ones, which is kind of iffy. So this was my solution. And if you guys got ideas out there, send me a message or put some in the comments. But here it is. And you can buy them at Jenny's RC. They're like 20 bucks for a pair of rear shocks. So let me install the other two, see what it looks like. So here it is, all four shocks installed. Front, back. So gives you an idea of the stance. And I'm doing this all in my dining room, of course. So yeah, give it about an extra inch of stance. As far as suspension travel goes, well, you know, push it all down. In the back, when it does bottom out, the wheels catch. If it does, you can still push it more down. And let's put the basher body on. And probably we're gonna go take it for a spin tomorrow. So this is my MAXX, actually just MAXX, wide MAXX, MAXX slash, pretty similar. So this one I'm gonna run on 8S. I'm putting in the Traxxas VXL 8S speed controller from my X-Max. I'm keeping the 6S motor on there. I know it's gonna probably overheat if I run it too long with the 8S. Seen a couple of videos out there. So this is my solution, of course. So a little 8S status. So I got these battery straps. I doubled up separately instead of one long one, because we're gonna be, well, I'm gonna be putting two forest batteries together, kind of velcro together like a monstrosity for my X-Max. It's kind of not, ideal, too much weight for the car, but it's kind of holding up so far with the Creighton 6S shocks. They're longer, a little stiffer, but I don't think it's stiff enough for this much weight. Sort of taping it all on the body, I guess, kind of velcro that in place. Oh, it's sticky. It's a little tall, but it fits. Velcro, velcro. Man, My hand sucks. Oh. Right, got the Velcro down. So the two Velcro pieces is just easier to get in and out instead of one long one. So, I just pop this out. Comes right off. Put it in its place. Hopefully these jumps keep it in place. So 2 plus 1 more over. I'll keep it together. So that should be good enough, right? I won't be bashing this thing yet. I still gotta replace a couple pieces. The lower bulkhead, I think I screwed up last time. But here's the 8S setup I'm doing. For now, this won't last, of course. Running 8S, like just overheat and burn up. But it'll last a couple runs, but a lot of cooldown periods. So here it is, mounted, everything mounted up. The skateboard light up wheels, I like these. They just cool. So when I'm running them at night, they can light up, especially when doing wheelies. They just kind of light up from a distance. And again, side view of it all. The back is higher, so I need the bigger wheelies. They're gonna compensate for the taller height, so I don't, do a lot of backflips. So this is, again, from a MAXX slash wheelie bar. So you can flip him, make him a little taller. MAXX slash. And same with the front. Of course, this is my basher. And so far, so good. So here it is, both of them installed. Got the O-ring spacers, to adjust them where I want to put them in. And I mounted on the last one just because clearance for the CVD axles are pretty close, almost rubbing. So if I put it a little closer, it's gonna push it too much and it'll start rubbing on the drive cups. So I just put with the maximum drop you could probably do, but once you put some tension on it, it should come up just a little bit to give it a little more space, but that's the lowest it'll go. That's my solution, at least. So if you got other solutions, let me know. But this is the best one so far, but cheapest one, since these parts are been sitting on my shelf. So here it is, fully mounted with the taller shock tower in the back. Get a view of it. So this is how high it has become. See the axles. As you roll it, there's no binding, none of that. So maybe we could raise it up. And same thing, it's really no binding. So the best thing without using any limit straps or anything else. So as you can tell from the side view, the back is higher, of course, compared to the front, the stock, and you get the Arma shock towers in the back. If you guys have other solutions, let me know. Also, yes, this is a MAXX slash front and rear. Helps with the bashing. I get more room to break things. Of course, I put the wheelie bar in the front also for those nose dives. Helps bottoming out. Instead of breaking everything in the front, it'll bottom out and push the front up. And this is my rear wheelie bar. I just took it off, of course, but I like these. They light up. Like them lights. So this has been my staple for kind of just bashing around. Helps those hard landings, especially in the rear, or easier in the wheelies.